Hi, I'm Brie Patillo, and this is Punk Postage. Today I'm talking about what's in a stamp, and would a stamp by any other name smell as sweet? Do you know what a stamp really is? You may know it as a little piece of paper with pictures on it that you put on an envelope to send it through the mail. But do you know what a stamp is? What it represents? Well, I'll tell you. It's a receipt. It's a receipt for prepayment of a service that is yet to be rendered. Prior to the implementation of official uniform postage stamps, the recipient of a letter was expected to pay for the cost of moving the letter. Some folks refused to collect their mail and couldn't or wouldn't pay. Some people looked at their letter, read a secret code on the outside, and then refused to accept their letter or pay for it, and in this way sent messages for free. And governments were tired of being defrauded. In 1837, Sir Rowland Hill suggested the idea for prepaid postage stamps and envelopes. The first stamp ever was issued in 1840 in the UK. It depicted Queen Victoria. It is a 1-cent black stamp and is called the penny black. Previously, the rate was determined by distance and the number of pages being sent. The use of postage stamps helped to create a standardized rate and allow letters up to half an ounce to be carried for 1 penny, regardless of distance. When the post office takes possession of your letter, they apply a cancellation to the stamp on the item. This is the design, stamped, sprayed, or drawn on with ink to show that you've redeemed the service and the stamp has been expended, and so that you can't reuse the stamp. A postmark showing the date and location of the post office receiving the item is also typically applied. Sometimes decorative or fancy cancels are used, such as to commemorate a new stamp's first day of issue. Because the stamp is a receipt, it can almost never lose its face value. That's the denomination printed on it or the price you paid for it when you bought it. In this way, stamps are like money. Let's now look at the parts of a stamp. Stamps are made of a paper that does not break down easily in water. There have been many kinds of printing processes throughout history, such as single colors of ink applied with plates, or electrical engraving, which is a popular method now. The back is adhesive. The stamps we use today are like a sticker, and older stamps have a gum on the back that needs to be wetted to become sticky. Traditionally, this was done by licking the stamp, and is actually designed to be saliva activated, though I would recommend just dabbing it on a wet paper towel. The most noticeable part of a stamp is the design. The design of a stamp helps turn it into a little time capsule reflecting the social and popular issues of the time in which it was issued. All stamps have their country of origin printed on them, except for the UK, which will have a silhouette or picture of their monarch, following the tradition of the penny black, and because they invented stamps. A stamp will often have its denomination printed on it, though there are exceptions. In 2007, the US created the Forever Stamp, a non-denominational stamp purchased at the current first-class rate. It will be valid to send a first-class letter for forever, even if the first-class rate increases. In 2007, the first-class rate was 41 cents. And the current first-class rate is 55 cents. So if you bought a bunch of stamps in 2007, they have increased in value, and you're saving a bunch of money. Sheets of stamps have holes punched in between the stamps to allow them to be easily separated from one another. This creates the wavy form on the outside of the stamp, known as perforation teeth or perfs. On our new self-adhesive stamps, many still have perfs as a design, either for ease of separation or because we just like that classic look. The area outside the stamp is called selvage. That's all the paper that's left over after removing the stamp. Some stamps have security features such as watermarks, microprinting, or luminescent tagging. So, how do you go about starting your stamp collection? Last time we talked about purchasing stamps from the post office. This is certainly a good and easy place to start. It has the added benefit of helping to support the USPS, and these stamps can always be used as postage or liquidated for money. Some people collect items related to postal history, such as DPOs, dead post offices, or RMS, Railway Mail Services. Some people collect just one stamp. They collect it as many times as possible. You can collect topically, like me, or you can focus on a certain time in history, like the US Civil War. Some people collect crash mail, which is mail salvaged from airplane crashes. I would say that most people collect by country, and that means that they try to collect one of every stamp that has ever been issued by that country. How do you choose a country to collect? Seems like maybe a daunting task. Maybe you've inherited stamps from family from a different country, or would like to learn about a country that your family comes from, or just a country that you like. Some people collect a country that is easy to collect because the stamps are easily accessible, inexpensive, or it has a short and finite list, like Liechtenstein. Some people choose a country because its stamps are the rarest. They're expensive and hard to collect, like Swiss cantonelles. Some people choose to collect dead countries. Those are countries that no longer officially exist and are no longer issuing stamps as that country, such as East Germany, Yugoslavia, or Ceylon. You can collect anything you want. What do you like? What seems interesting to you that you'd like to learn more about? I have a small stamp collection of countries that I've visited. I try to get a stamp from every country while I'm there. You can make a new and unique collection unlike anyone else's. You can also get started saving stamps off the letters you receive. Start writing with a pen pal. If you have a friend in another country, exchange letters with them. Save the stamps off the envelope or ask them to send you stamps from their country and say that you'll do the same. Now you know exactly what stamps are and how to start your own collection. Next time, I'll talk more about the USPS and the actionable things you can do to help save and support it. If you haven't already voted, do it! And check out my mail voting special, where you'll learn everything you need to know about voting. Feel free to contact me with any questions or to suggest a topic you'd like to learn more about. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'm Bree from Punk Postage, and remember, collect stamps, save the post office.